So Wednesday night, as we're leaving church, like I said, I still don't have a peace, but I walk outside and we're walking to the car, and I look at Corinne and I say, have you thought any more about what I told you about this lump on the arm? And she said, no. And I said, well, I'm glad one of us is calm because I'm freaking out. And she said, would you pray about it? And, you know, of course I wanted to say, what do you think? You know, yes, I've been praying about it. And she looks at me and she says something to me, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And she said, okay. She said, well, are you in control or is God in control? That is a very hard pill to swallow whenever you know you're wrong. So yeah, I didn't say too much the rest of the ride home because I was disappointed in myself because she was right, because I was wrong. But it's what I needed to hear. It's exactly what I needed to hear. So Thursday comes, like I said, wake up. It's still there, but the pain's completely gone. So Friday I'm driving to my doctor's appointment, and I knew there was going to be a storm coming just because there was supposed to be a storm right there in Tulsa. So I'm driving, and I'm just listening to praise and worship music and just praying the whole time, because now I'm kind of like, all right, God's got this under control, we're good. Well, when we're going, I get on Creek Nation Turnpike and I go around Tulsa, and I'm coming up to my exit, my 51st Street exit, and there's massive black clouds all right down the center of 69. It looks like it's close to my exit, but I didn't know how close. And then that's on the west side. On the east side of 69, it is nothing but sunshine, beautiful, really pretty. So you can see the two coming together, right? Well, as I'm driving, I said, there's a storm on the horizon. And I didn't mean it anything with me. I didn't mean anything about the situation with my arm. That had nothing to do with it. And as soon as I said that, God says in the Bible that, the power of life and death is in your tongue. Well, whether, I didn't mean it towards me, but be careful what you say. Because as soon as I said that, instantly the same fear that I had and that darkness and the heaviness that I had when I first found out I had leukemia in 2018 was there again, and it was just speaking to me, just heavy on me. And, I just said, there's a storm on the horizon, and I just felt that heaviness saying, yeah, that you're fixing to drive right into a storm, that you have no idea what you're fixing to go through. So instantly I thought, oh my God, oh no, again. Instead of just rebuking it and saying, no, Jesus didn't say that. Jesus said I'm healed in His name. By His stripes I'm healed. But I didn't say that again. And as I'm driving to my exit, I noticed that the storm clouds come right up to the curb of the exit. But they're just not past that yet. Okay? And, Bubby, you have to give me just a few minutes, okay? Just go play your game. Go play in the water. Sorry about that. The storm clouds come all the way up to the curb, but they stop at the curb on the north side. So my car never went into the storm at all. I hit the curb, not the curb, and just went to my appointment. The doctor looked at me and said, dude, your numbers are rock solid, everything looks great. And at this time, now I walk in, go to the appointment, the lump's completely gone. It is gone. There's nothing there. It ain't sore. It ain't hurting. Nothing. It's gone. You can't even feel it. So doctor says, hey, you look fantastic. Everything looks great. And I was driving home, and I was just like, God, thank you so much for that, and thank you for being there even in my doubt. But and this is the part where I really, really, really want everybody to hear this, because I was almost to my exit back to McAllister, and you know, noticing things like where the clouds stop and begin. You can ask my wife. I'm not that guy. That is not something that I normally would notice. I am a very fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. I am ADD big time, you know, squirrel, there it is. That's just me. Okay, so that's not something I notice. So as I'm driving back, I'm almost to my exit, and what I said, there's a storm on the horizon, kind of comes back to my memory. And then, right after that, comes back to my memory of where the clouds stop. I could take you there right now and show you exactly where the clouds stop. I'm not kidding you. It was just so powerful. But those two thoughts come back to my mind. And, you know, I just sit there and I just said, God, thank you so much. And then, like I said, this is what he said to me. And I want to get across to everybody. I don't care your color, don't care your race, don't care your sexuality, don't care your gender, don't care if you're Islam, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's everybody. White, black, brown, pink, yellow, purple, it doesn't matter. Everybody. So, as that comes back to my remembrance, again, thank you, God, so much for what you did in my life, for healing me from leukemia, and then making this just be nothing. Thank you. And then God says this to me, and again, it wasn't an audible voice, it was in my heart. He said, if it was such an important detail that I made those clouds and that storm stop to where you never even had to drive into the darkness, if that detail was so important to me, how important do you think you are to me? And there was so much conviction in my heart. But it was a conviction, but it was a loving conviction. It wasn't a, I can't believe you didn't think I would heal you. It wasn't any of that. It was peace, and it was love, and it was a grace, and it was mercy, and it was just, it was stern how he said it, but it was soft and peaceful and loving. You guys, I'm telling you, we are living in the last days. There's no question. If you don't know Jesus, you are good enough. There's nothing that you've done that he didn't know you were going to do before you were created. And he loves you anyway. And he loves me anyway. I don't care if you're a drug addict. So was I. For a long time. I don't care what you've done, man. Jesus Christ loves you. And he wants you to live for him. And he wants to take you to heaven when he comes back. He wants to save you, and he wants to heal you. And he wants to show you the love that only he can show. I love you guys. Like I said, if you want to share these videos, feel free. If you don't, that's fine too. But I know people are going through a whole lot of different things right now. And it's rough right now. But the fact of the matter is, until we turn away from what we're doing and turn back to Christ, it ain't going to get any better. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. I hope you do well, and I hope to see you soon someday.